Wah! 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 Hi. Hi. Drinking some coffee and waiting for people to show up in the chat. More than ever, I need you guys to be hello and hiing to me and shit, because this is going to be a bit of a dick day. A deep dicking of me. In the fun way, I might get runner's high. But welcome. We are doing something we have not done in quite some time. Me hopping on the treadmill for a completely individual, no question asked stream where I will run on this, give on the take on the spot for a long period of time. I want you all to know that this will hurt a lot, and I'll be sweaty and gross. It will also sound terrible, but what else is new on my channel? And as you can see, there's not even a donation thing, because this is not about money, this is about me. Saying that, the links are down there, you should know where they are by now. And if anyone does donate or subscribe or whatever, make sure that works.
The body is round.
The body is round indeed. Hopefully one day it won't be.
This is a test donation for $56.
Now you guys don't really see me that much when I'm standing about, but I can tell my gullet's gone down a bit, and that's good. Cardio is the best way of just destroying fat outside of a healthy diet. Everything else is just secondary. You want to bulk up, weights, you know. But this is where it will be. Now, as I've also said on stream, we have been getting some pretty bad storms. I just walked in earlier with a shit ton of water, soaked to the bone, and the bloater. But if the power goes out, what can I do? You know, what can I do? Oh, hey, man. Yeah, it has been going well so far. But I was thinking, what's the best way of me getting on this treadmill at least 3 times a week? I'll stream it. So depending on how long this goes for, depending on how long I can put up with it. If I can run an hour on this thing, in a few days' time I can run an hour on it again. Now, if you're wondering, does this affect the rest of the streaming? No, I'm still going to be over on Twitch later on this evening. After this, I'm going to hop into the bath, probably cry a little, and then off we go again. But until then, just down the coffee. I should really grab the water as well, but I want to leave that until I'm about to start. I'm going to, alright, now quick rundown because you won't be able to see the screen. I'm going to be starting around about 6 and then going on kilometers, not much. And then as I'm doing it, very quickly I'll find my stride around about the 7 mark. Maybe 7.5. Now I could push it to 8 if I'm really feeling it. I have no idea how many calories this will burn off, how many kilometers I can do. I mean, if I'm starting at 6, at the very least I'll do 6 kilometers. Maybe a little more. There won't be a gradient, because I'm going to suffer enough. But if this becomes regular, I will increase the gradient. Now, this bad boy has seen many wars, and she is starting to show her age. She will not sound the freshest, especially at the beginning and the end. But I've noticed if you give it into a high speed, it doesn't sound so bad. And guess what we're going to be doing? Now, what I want from you guys, first of all, is to like, share, and subscribe. Second of all, to remember that if you subscribe over on Twitch, which I will be doing Final Fantasy 15 later on this evening, I will also then be able to bring you into our Discord, which you should be a member of anyway, link in the doobly-doo, to the watch party on the 26th. This is also going to be a sober week, as I did drink 2 nights back to back. Are you setting an incline? No, like I said, this time around, no. I haven't done a proper session, like an hour-long session, in a while. I could set like a very simple one, but we'll see. If that's the case, I probably won't go as fast. You know, that's a trade-off. And I've always preferred the speed. Now, there's 2 reasons, by the way, I'm doing this. 1, to lose some fat, and this is going to help. But 2, I've got a sciatica, and the only thing that can stop it from being a sciatica is by constantly moving. And trust me when I say this, you fucking feel it after a day or 2 of doing something like this. Yeah. I used to set my treadmill to max incline. You see, that wasn't so bad. I tell Sal for a workout. He's not even kidding. That's his job. No, he literally tosses salad, like lettuce and stuff like that. That's his job. I imagine he also tosses salad as well. They say that burns up to about 100 calories an hour. Don't know how long you'd have to be doing it by yourself, so that would probably take 100 calories per 2 hours. Fuck. Yeah, now, so I'm doing this for my sciatica, and I'm doing this for the blubber. My legs actually get really toned really quickly. That's why when Jared made pointing out that he'd gotten like really toned legs, I laughed because he didn't. He has chicken legs, I will say that. He doesn't have like proportional legs to his big blubber body. Was jesting. But what I need from you guys basically is just to keep me company. I'll have my phone there so I can see the chat. If anyone donates or subscribes, you can throw in there. We won't have any music playing because copyright, and you wouldn't hear it anyway. And we wouldn't have any. We won't have any like anything playing. Maybe down the line I'll have, when I get a second screen, if I keep doing this. Yeah, I down this coffee right now, but it's scalding hot. I think maybe I should have downed this before I went live, huh? Eating celery burns more calories than you takes from them. You know, I tried celery for the longest time, tried to make it work, but of course if you're putting anything on it, it immediately destroys it. Lean chicken, name of the game with me, and if I want something to fill me up, just some brown rice, green, lean chicken. Is it interesting food? No. Especially because I have oatmeal for breakfast. Ooh. But it's working, and it's doing it in a way that I'm not going to bed hungry. So, plus I got, even though I'm not drinking on Wednesday, I've got a bit of a nice meal planned. I make myself some carbonara, but then like slice in some peri peri. It's either pork or chicken. Have that, maybe with a little bit of ice cream or a milkshake. Fuck it. My 1 day off a week, I can eat whatever the hell I want. And then on Thursday we have Dirt and Magicus coming in for Bearded Ramblings. Speaking of Shabuski, when are we getting you back on, huh? Or are you already gone? His attention span is the equivalent of like a goldfish. Aww. And now, Luca, well, we need to get you back on. Alright, fuck the coffee. I can wait. I'll go and grab the water. You didn't come to watch me stare into nothing drinking coffee. You know, I used to do this as a a fairly regular thing. I think I did like 12 episodes on the treadmill at one point. Alright. No point procrastinating. A little bit of the closest thing to liquid courage I have. Now, mode on. Distance, calories, time. You can set it to 90, but there's no point. We're setting it for 60. Alright, motherfuckers. I'm gonna make sure I have everything because I don't want to turn this off the moment I get it. Got this. Got this. Ooh. I've been playing around with it on and off for the past few weeks, but this is the first time it's gonna have it proper. Ah! No, no. My chat needs to be on the other side so that I'm not blocked by it. I'm a moron. Why am I such a moron? There. I swear I'm not procrastinating, I am just that stupid. I know, it's hard to believe. And sorry about the audio, this is about as good as I can get it. Now. You're off. Watch myself down here. Ooh, I have the worst posture in the world. Like, my God, I'm always hunched. It's only when I'm not hunched do I go and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm kind of tall. So, this is 6. We've already burned 5 calories off. Nothing changed on the distance yet, but we've just killed our first minute. And here's our first point of a calorie, of a kilometer. Bumped it up to 6.5. I'll do the same. I'm going to ration the water out into 4. We need Legos on the back of it. Yeah. If I ever get a cat, I'm going to be so paranoid it's going to be obsessed with this thing. You know, I've kind of got the body of Grimace. All those Grimace-shaped things kind of made me like, I'm just a big old sugar plum, aren't I? Okay. Warm-up is officially over, as we're at 7 kilometers now. A brisk walk for most people. I am very fat. Amazing. I now have bad legs. But when enough training, they become good legs again. And my sciatic is actually already starting to kick in. You think me spending so much time on my goddamn in front of a camera would teach me the value of posture and being presentable? But I think I've gotten more hobo-ish over the years since I started doing this. Okay. My sciatic is starting to notice I'm moving. Imagine if you put a metal belt slightly below your knee. That's what mine's all about. Now it goes without saying, if I'm not feeling well or whatever, I will lower it or even stop it. That'll be a failure, but you know, I'm not a moron. I am. Not on topics when it comes down to me dying. Except for that time in America. Or every time I started a fight, which I never did, so see? I've won them. Alright, let's I'm gonna keep at 7 until for another 6 minutes. And I'd have done 10 minutes. We're currently at 30 calories. And we are about to hit half a kilometer. This is also as late as I can do it in the day because my building has a noise rule after 9 o'clock. I can't say it's always followed by everyone else, but we've been good since coming here. Even at one point when all the building was Metal Monkey and myself. We were the first people to permanently live here. Alright. When I finally get back into the swing of it, I used to do like this 2 hours every day. Much faster too. And then I just kind of slumped off. There's always a good reason at first. Holidays, out of town, sick, power outages, combination of all that. And it just gets worse, you know? And then by the time all the good reasons are gone, you're left with, you just can't be bothered. And there's nothing wrong with just some days not doing jack. When you've earned it. Now, chat, with less than 10 minutes in, I realize how boring this is. Not just for you. You can watch me lose my mind over the course of an hour. At least that's something. For me, I've got leg pain. I'll have leg pains. I don't have it now. I will. I'll have back pains and I'll be sweaty. So sweaty. Oh. Three minutes until speed change. I'll say like conductor. It makes it fun. Minimum you should be doing walking around is half an hour a day. Everyone on the planet, if they can walk. No matter your lifestyle or your age. Some days I don't do that. I'm in that chair or in that bed. It's good now that I leave like the weights out in the living room. I gotta do sets of them, but not the same. see myself one day just being in a constant treadmill loop on stream, and people were just like set goals for me and donate. No energy. I'll give you 50 if you do 50 kilometers. And I'll be like, no. Maybe 10. I know, that's greedy. But then they bounce it up, and I bounce it back, back. Alright. Speed change. 7.5 in 40 seconds. I only ever need to do this for a few days straight, or every other day even, and my legs get back up to feeling healthy again and start to look really good and toned. But then I just don't do it, and then it falls off again. I'm like that surprise Pikachu face. Exercise means I look and feel better, but not exercise makes me feel bad again? Yes. Alright. Here is 7.5. We have moved up to see your bus at the end of the street. You don't know if it's leaving anytime now, but you're just picking up the pace of it. Now in 5 minutes I will have the first of my aqua, and we'll ration it throughout the course of the hour. Chat on screen and chat up in the corner is way slower. Chat. There. Run us the cops. Now why would I need to run away from our proud law enforcement? I have a certain advantage that other people don't. That's right, I'm adorable. And it just cuts to me like riddled with bullets. Past few weeks, the most I've done is 1.5. Usually just wait for the bus, the bath to be ready. We're currently sitting at 1.3. So, yeah. 1.4. I don't think I'm going to go higher than 8. We're at 7.5 right now. Fatty, fatty, gonna walk. Look out, fatty, move. He will soon not be as fat. That is very good. This is not a song. It is just a way to pass the time. Nothing about that is wrong, even if it doesn't rhyme. Bit mouthy, that one. Squeeze it down. we fat people are famous for being funny, not musicians. Woo! 146. Right. I had a really nice chicken wrap based meal earlier. I had oatmeal before that. I've got plenty of energy. In fact, my stomach feels a bit bloated. It feels a little less bloated now though. Burning off all that excess. Okay. In 20 seconds, you can have some water. Wow. Truly, I am blessed. Would you prefer not having the water? No. I'm happy. At half, I will wipe down my face with this face cloth because I'm already getting nice and glazed. You all see this glaze? I am forcing myself to do it by nature's cruel intent. Food turned out to be delicious, and yet exercised so hard. And so I became Fatty McFatterson the third. I need a new water bottle. By the way, guys, if you haven't seen it yet, Skeppy McJesusy has a game out. I tried it yesterday. We almost got an hour in. Looking back at it, I could have played a little bit more to make the whole grand hour, but it was pretty fun. That tower defense thing was great. We're almost at 2 kilometers now. Making progress, tubes. Anyway, watch that video, then go into the description, find a link to his game, and play it yourself. 'Tis free. Meanwhile, I will be here, and I will be in the bath, peeling off all this flubber, and then I will be on Twitch, where I will play much. Oh my! Wait, how much did that say? It's too far away. I see a lot of zeros though. Okay, I need to reorganize this, but thank you for the donation. Very much appreciated. I'm blinking like crazy because there's all sweat in my eyes. Woo! That's how you know it's working. When I first went to a gym when I was a teenager, I honestly thought your fat was your sweat. But thank you so much for the donation. 30 USD. Jesus, thank you so much. I don't even have the stream goal up. All that's going towards Claire and the hotels, of which we've just paid her a quarter, and that's actually gotten us pretty damn close to paying her half. So, hell yeah. The faster we get that done, the faster I can move on to getting a second screen again. Need a splitter too, though. Yeah, we'll go back to 15. And also, I'm thinking of Age of Empires 2 at some point. We'll try out the new Return to Rome DLC they put out. That should be a laugh. That should be a hoot! A nanny. 9 billion Canadian. Yeah, it was a laugh. I feel like when you get an orange onto the orange squeezer, like the one that is like a inverted egg shape, and you kind of like rub it on top and it all kind of comes down. Feels like that on my head right now. I have a feeling someone somewhere is going to use this for pornography purposes, to which I say, you better pay out, motherfucker. My days of doing that for free are over. What are your rates? If you have to ask, then you're dumb and you can't read the room, and I'll tell you after the episode. Speaking of people making fat stacks, those NPC girls like Pink Doll, I want to make something clear. I have nothing but respect and high hope for those women, and who knows, dudes at this point, who are doing like the NPC stuff, or like ice cream, yummy yummy, ice cream, smiley, popcorn, like the ones doing that. It's not for me, but it's really can't be easy to pull off so flawlessly. And I've seen the how much money some of these girls get. One of them's like 19 and she gets like $5,000 for acting like an NPC in her idol animation. Like, hell yeah! It's a market, it's there. But just like many types of porn aren't for me, or many types of anime aren't for me, or many modern shows aren't for me, or tons of YouTubers aren't for me, that doesn't make them bad. It's not for me. But we will be looking at them. A little bit of spoiler. I do have some stuff because it is surreal to watch. And while we're there, we need to talk about the Japanese guy who spent $12,000 to turn himself into a golden retriever. No, sorry, a border collie. That's a hell of an experience, let me tell you, I imagine. Plus, we didn't have a look at the Napoleon stuff on Radio Ramblings. We have to show the Napoleon clip. Woo! Nearly at 3 kilometers now. We are sitting at almost 183 calories. And speed still 7.5. In 8 minutes, I will wipe myself down and have more of the liquids. Woo! Baby, I'm a sweaty boy. Why am I so sweaty? Cause I'm a fat fuck and it's really warm outside. This is me. Some of this is not sweat, but my brain oozing out. Oh, good morning, honey. Oh no, my nan's back. I tried to put her down with a steak last time. Woo. Seven minutes. Yeah. I'll give you a trick I used to get through school, or when I was homeless in the States, or anything that I've got a lot of time to kill. You can't quite say the word right. Compartmentalize. the world, I should say, into things. The stream is 1 hour. Every half hour, I wipe myself down. Every 15 minutes, I have some water. Speaking of, in 6 minutes I get some of that. What I might do a half, actually, is also increase the speed a little, just for a bit. My legs are like, okay, I can handle this a bit. Now Luca was right. Running at an incline, even at slow speed, is much better at toning up your legs than what I'm doing. This is literally the first day I've genuinely put some effort into it. You know, a long while. I wasn't going to put myself up. I'd rather see how fast I can get than, you know, just ruining my knees. If I can walk She more, I can probably walk a high incline on this. So I have once put it to max. That's a pretty high incline. Ah, baby. 5 minutes until time change. Wipe down and water break. Please note, the water break is not actually a break. You will continue to walk. It is no longer legally allowed to be called a walk. My goal is to do this so much that, well, A, I won't be as fat anymore. B, I'll have higher endurance. C, I've turned this into a fairly regular part of my channel. D, I'll have started at a really high speed, not just work up to it. Well, most people start at slow speed and move up. I have a bunch of programs on this I might eventually start using. They're half an hour a pop. They have inclines and the speed increases. They're kind of fun. Nothing really special about them. Distance 3.2. Calories 225. What would 225 calories look like in terms of food? When I was running at my max, I would sometimes burn up to 500. Not in one sitting, but like 2 of these. Not 500 is like almost a quarter of your daily intake. Run up a calorie deficit. Like I said, it's for my legs too. The first half hour is always easiest. The last half, that's when your body starts to be very angry at you. Who knows, I'll eventually get like a rig so you can see what I'm seeing. Maybe, you know what I could do? I could run with you guys seeing behind me, right? So my back of my head's there, and the green screen's in front of me. And you guys get to see like some crazy shit, like I'm doing a marathon, or I'm being chased by a zombie horde, or something. Maybe it has like a parkour game. Or, oh, you know what I could do? I could run on like Wii Sports around the island. That's how I lost all my weight, by the way. I started doing that for a bit of fun each day, and I kept on losing weight after weight, and eventually, I combined that obviously with eating a lot less. Eventually, it became like a huge part of my life. No joke, I think I was like, at my max, knocking out like 20 kilometers a day. I wasn't doing much else, honestly. I had the audiobooks on. That's like when I started really getting into like Warhammer books, the Mass Effect and Dragon Age books, a few Star Wars and Star Trek things. I think I had Tech War on at one point. I turned that off pretty quickly. William Shatner, no shock, not a great writer. Scanner Darkly though, that was cool. Still for the movie. That was tricky as hell. Alright, 20 seconds. Oh, by the way, it says here 252 calories, right? Probably gonna be higher. In theory, I could do 500 by the end of the stream. Probably won't be, I'll probably be in the high fours. Anyway. I really hope this is the start of something that's concurrent. If I do 3 of these a week for having a bath, it's kind of cool. Hell of motivation, having an audience stare at me. But we'll see. He's a running man. What you running from, Lev? Don't you be listening to them now, none, Lev. You just keep running if you want to. And so I did. I kept running, and I've been running ever since. It cuts to me like a Forrest Gump beard and hair, just running in a massive marathon with like pecs 10 years later. Woo! Alright, I bumped it up to 8. I've got a little bit of a pain here. So for my own sake, I'm not going any faster than 8. It's 8 kilometers. And we're over the halfway point. 27 minutes. And we are good to go. If you guys have been enjoying yourselves, good, I'm glad someone is. This isn't the worst I've done, but it's going to get a lot worse now. Increase the speed. I've already done over half. But I'm very sweaty. It's why I've actually been wearing the same t-shirt as last night, because I didn't want to do extra laundry. This is going into the machine as soon as it's done. But you're enjoying yourselves? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Check the links down below to Discord, Twitter, Twitch, and of course Streamlabs. If you want to help us hit our goal, which is not a bug screen now, towards the rest of the trips for this year and a bit of next year for my birthday, which all of those will be live streamed. Speaking of, I'll be off to Ballymote Castle next month. And you guys are coming with. Don't know when I'll be doing it, what day. I have to have money in the account. I'll be going to Dublin in September, Waterford in September, and then I'll be going to Galway in January. And I'll probably give you one more castle stream, or one more ruin stream after that, before that. Yeah, if you guys want to help out, thank you so kindly. And if you join our Twitch, subscribe, I mean, you can help out me, but also help join yourself to the watch party. 10 minutes, and then I have another bit of water. And then we'll be on our final stretch. Won't feel like a final stretch. You see, if I had a pool or access to the ocean, I'd do these live streams even longer and just be swimming. I'd have you guys by the pool and just swim back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, constantly. Because I love swimming. Haven't done it in years. God damn it. I've got a tickle in my throat. Currently at 4.3 kilometers, 303 calories, and we're sitting at 8 kilometers an hour. In the next few minutes, actually, I probably will lower down the speed to 7 again after this. Got a breather for a bit. I'll wait until we're at 20 minutes to go. Yeah, we found our nice medium between 6 and 8 kilometers. I'm as fast as an early World War II tank. Yay! Not road, but ground, like rugged ground. Catch my breath after I lower down the temperature speed, I'll end up doing going back to 8 the last way. Next time I can do something like count down the kilometers rather than doing a full hour. And see if I can do it in under an hour. It's starting to sweat like in of itself. It's becoming sodden, moist. My world is very moist right now. Critical, you lied to me. Moist is not good. Moist feels icky and smelly. I feel icky and smelly. Sometimes what I do, I watch 3 10-minute long 3 10-minute long videos on YouTube. And that kills off half an hour. But I always cheat myself without the camera on. Okay. I have to stop looking at the time. It's starting to drive me crazy. Chat. I need your help now. Distract me. Tell me about your day. What have you been up to? Good at good. Good at fantastic. Good at illegal that you can lean in close to. Wait a minute, all the sweat's letting you see my mic. Aboard, aboard. I'll lower the speed in a minute. Making some cucumber juice. Ugh. Well, good for you. Hard pass there. Unless it's right out of the fridge. Maybe I can stick it over my shirt for a bit. The box or whatever first. Let's really making it fresh. $3.45. Okay, bumping it down to 7 now. Gonna have a bit of a breather before our final battle. Our final battle. We're 20 minutes, 5 kilometers, 350 calories. In the winter it's not so bad with the sweat, but even with the rain outside, and probably even because of it, it's a little humid. Yeah, then some fresh cucumber. That's something to keep cool. Well, we'll definitely do that. I will be a little leaner after this. I will be a little faster. And my leg will hurt a little less. I already call this a success, even though we only have 18 minutes still to go. I was right. At the rate this is going, I'm going to bump it back up to 8. No way I can get 500 calories before the end of the run. We're at 364, 17 still to go. Woo! Gotta tell you, nothing freaks me out more than getting up to go and do something very like official, paperwork or a new card or whatever, and exercise. But if it's done, you can't procrastinate about it, right? Even editing, I'd rather take editing. And if you're wondering, yes, there will be a new Indiana Jones video out. I swear, it's sitting there on my desktop mocking me. Hey, what do I always say? I always get a look in from a dating website when I'm streaming, so I can't actually like them or anything. And guess what's just happened? Oh, I'm sure they'd love to see me now. That's an immediate deal breaker, right? Very good looking. Thanks for the like. You want any of my gristle? I got plenty of it. Woo! Sweaty boy. Sweaty. Mom's spaghetti made me fat. Blame my mother, not me. I have zero accountability. She did actually make a lot of spaghetti, but no fairness, I was such a picky child. Still a little picky. Not in comparison to what I used to be like. Alright. 50 seconds. Get some water. And because I'm going to end the stream more or less as soon as this is over, so I can strip naked and burn this t-shirt. Not good. You know what I mean. I liked what I did on stream, that 48-hour stream or 72-hour stream, where I put my big giant red t-shirt into the bath and soaked it beforehand, so I wasn't so covered in sweat afterwards. I was still covered in liquid, but it was ice cold liquid, you know? Speaking of, aqua. Oh yeah. I'll bump it up to 7.5 now. Have my breather. And when it's 5 minutes to go, I'll bump it up to 8 again. We'll do the last few minutes at maximum speed. Ooh, who's gonna win out? The calories? That's 394. 395. Well, 4 minutes left before we're at the 10-minute mark. Oh. Oh, it's not even close. We're already at 399. Calories. That's a very fatty bit of water right there. Okay, so now the new thing, what will be done first? Will I hit 6 kilometers, we're at 5.7, or will the timer hit the 10-minute mark at 3 minutes? So I have 0.3 kilometers, 0.3% of a kilometer in 3 minutes. Make that 2. Whoa, that's not going to even be close. Hell yeah. Alright, we're at 410 calories, so I guess maybe we will hit the 500 calorie mark. Damn. This is what I do to pass the time, chat. This is what I do. You can even see, I can see from here, this shirt is just coated in sweat. I think it's burned. I'm sweating as well. Gee, nice. This isn't going to be guilty anybody. If somebody decides to go do an extra long walk with your dog tomorrow, after this, or after these, hey, it's a win-win for everyone, right? Especially doggo. Great way to lose weight. No way you can look at a dog who's like literally holding its lead in its hand. not want to take it out for like half an hour or something. I'm actually not going to bump it up to 8, and I'll tell you why. I think something's stuck in my foot, like a tiny bit of dirt or stone or something. Well, we won't need it. We're already at 50 seconds and 10 minutes to go. I only have 75 calories to kill off in the process. What I really should do is wake up around about 9 or 10 and do one of these streams right away. And then that's my exercise done for the day. Okay, we are now under 10 minutes to go. That's it for the water. I'd love to take this shirt off. You two would be okay with it? I'm not. I'm already a bit of a spectacle as it is, I know that. I also have a feeling that some loser like fucking Jared or the Dark Master, or I don't know, some real loser like Shabisky, or I think that's his name, Shabisky. The one with the cool cat and the overly expensive scam desk. Well, I think that if we ever get like into big old beef, I mess about Shabisky, of course. He was the first person in here today. But I think they'd do something like this. And the weird thing is, I don't see why anybody would mock someone who's fat trying to lose weight. This is the thing, I don't get why Jared, who's always talking about how he's losing weight and he's clearly not, and he looks like he might have a tumor in his stomach, why he doesn't do a stream like this. You know? He says he's going to do a workout stream or a workout video. We've never seen him do it. He's got the stuff. He doesn't have a treadmill, but it's got everything else. He is what's a pit monk. A pit monk's a success and has people who love him. Jared is known as a pedophile. I don't know exactly what a pit monk is, because in this crazy world, who are we really? But at first glance, I'd rather be 1,000 pit monks than one Jared. Maybe he thinks pit monk's like an easy target because he doesn't stream on YouTube anymore. Oh, my sour summer child. My sour skittle, my keep away from kids and animals and adults. That's not how Bitcoin works. Surprised he doesn't go after Egghead more. Egghead is like on the warpath against him. I'm only surprised you targeted me, like I said. I suppose because I'm bigger than him, there's no way to get clout. Not that he has any clout to get. He never gets people who stay on him for the rest of, like, his career. They're either catfishes, they want to give him the benefit of the doubt, like Landon on Bearded Ramblings. Like, Landon had no idea who Jared was. After, he couldn't believe that somebody was so
moronic as to just outright state these things. And so transparently like selfish and cruel. And that's fair, because Landon talks to like politicians and CEOs, heads of charities and stuff like that. Jared talks to the bed bugs that are biting him every night. Don't dare slap him, because then he can finally say a woman touched him. How you raising? How do you like your sweaty Irishman? Extra glazed? We're pushing nearly 7 kilometers. 400 and, there we are, 70. And we're almost done. 5 minutes, 30 seconds. So if I can, I'll end up making this into a regular, like a 3-time a week, even a 2-time a week wouldn't be too bad. But I'm not going to make promises. I should make promises and I should try to keep them. But it's better that I don't make promises I know aren't guaranteed to be kept. So if you see this, I will literally have round 2 as the title, with the same icon, maybe a little different on the layout, maybe a little closer so I can actually read the chat and any donations. Thank you, by the way, for that donation earlier. Very cool. And beyond that, of course you can. I'm not stopping you, just be warned, you might have to have the skin peeled off like a Bunsen burner after you touch it. Minecraft. No, you can do that in real life, I don't care. Just say how much of a tragedy it is. Like how much of a tragedy it is that I can't put a bounty out on his head. I was saying on stream, it's a real shame that legally it's no longer able to do that. Where in America, you could put a bounty out on someone's head. For example, Jared to get mowed down in the street, car bomb, whatever. And then money would be exchanged. Well, it's a shame that can't happen. I suppose it's a moral good that it can't happen. In theory. I think those rules were written before Jared was born. Maybe Congress has to start asking the real questions. The Jared Genesis loophole, you know? The juggernaut, the contingency. If he wasn't as stupid as he was, I would say something like, how about we just trick the government into thinking that he released state secrets? But Jared, they take one look at Jared and go, no. By the way, 8 calories to go, we'd have killed 500 calories. And we are under 3 minutes to go. Yeah, you can do both. How you doing, Raisin? Any news? Keep me distracted for a few more minutes. 500 calories. I was wrong. I underestimate myself. We didn't even need to go full 8 kilometers. I'm sure that helped. Less than 2 minutes to go. And now, I'm getting fat man thighs right now. I think I'm about to end it. I chose progress though. Like this time last year, I probably would have had fatter thighs. So, big old breathing hips of mine. Big old breathing hips. Nothing to do here. That's what I'm singing about. Minute 30. I don't want to just fill the last minute with just shilling. But alright. Like, share, and subscribe. Links to the doobly-doo, Discord, Twitter, Twitch, Streamlabs. And if you subscribe over on Twitch, I'll be streaming at 10, so that's in like 2 hours. I will go and bring you into Discord. Raisin's there. Bill Portney's there. Troy's there. Billy Boy's there. I'm there. And you might be there too. If you go and subscribe over on Twitch. We're watching Mars Attacks, Evolution, Galaxy Quest. I will also be drinking on stream on Wednesday, not this Wednesday, but next Wednesday, in preparation for that. I'm thinking, unless something crazy happens, I know what I'm going to show you guys on that Wednesday stream. There's a bunch of old Soviet cartoons, like Eastern Bloc. They're bizarre and trippy, and I want to see more of them. 5 seconds, 4, 3, 2, 1. There. Cardi, whoa! The cardio was better. Right. Hi. You want to see my cat collection? They're all really pretty. You'd look great with them. Oh, I can see the sweat dripping from me. I did my piece. I fought in my war. What did you do with your day, motherfuckers? No, I'm happy with myself. And you better be too happy with yourselves. You want to improve it? Well, look how simple that was. I was amused and also very stoned. These are actually, believe it or not, they're very big boxers. I've got them actually, believe it or not, turned around on the off chance that my meat and 2 veg would have flopped out. So I've got a little butthole in the back. Oh. Don't get any ideas considering I'm bent over. I'm not going to bend over now all of a sudden. I can clearly see nothing's back there, but... Oh, no, I gotta go and clean up. A few of these, and the sweat won't be nearly as bad as my body adapts and as it gets colder in the year. In theory, in reality. Coffee's actually now fully drinkable. Alright. This was productive. Thank you so much for the donation. Thank you so much for your time. See you all, well, some of you aren't into Final Fantasy, some of you are. Over on Twitch, Final Fantasy 15. I'll be at 10-ish. I'm only now going to get in my bath. See you on the Discord as I kind of veg, but I have a lady now waiting for me on Tinder, because of course I do. Because they never want to call except for the moment I do this. We'll have to clean up too. I'm bringing my own lubricant right now. Waddle, waddle, waddle.